So what exactly is a CPD? A CPD is a method of learning whereby the person who wants to learn starts off by reflecting on their current practice. They plan a course of action. They implement that action that they have decided on. And after this, they evaluate the success of the plan and what they then implemented. When they start off by reflecting, they are looking or they are stating what triggered them. This is the reason why they then decided to learn what they needed to learn. This can be a situation that happened at work, an interaction with the patient, or something of that sort. Next off, they go on to identify a learning need. So the learning need should be related to the domain or competency standard that they are covering. And then after this, they state a goal that they want to achieve at the end of this activity or portfolio of evidence, as it's called for interns. After this, they go on to plan. In the planning is always written in future tense. In the planning, they state the resources that they are going to use. In stating the resources, they are cognizant of the name of the resource, or they include the name of the resource. They include the section, the page number of the resource, or if it's a link, they include the link. They can also include this in the implementation, but it's important to include the section, the page number, and if it's some, then you can include the page numbers as well. And then with this should also include the reason for why they then included that specific resource for that competency standard they're addressing. They need to also link that plan or the resource to the specific behavioral statement that they're addressing. After this, they go on to implement the plan. The implementation is always written in past tense because it's something that was done. They are going to tell a story. In the story that they're telling, they are stating what was done, where it was done, when it was done, how it was done, and what exactly was done to achieve the objectives that they had in the plan, in the reflection, and the plan that they said they would implement. And then they go on to implement. In the implementation, they are supposed to state what they learned. This is supposed to be related to the competency standard and the behavioral statements that they are addressing in that domain. After this, they go on to include the impact, which is now what were they able to do now that they've reflected, planned, and implemented. So this impact should be related to the domain and competency standard as well. In the evaluation, they're supposed to include the application, which is a different scenario where what they learned was applied. And this should not be related to the activity that they were doing in that specific domain or competency standard. Finally, they include a future learning need that is also related to the competency standard, and that is related to what they want to do according to that competency standard they're addressing. You can look at what you want to improve in the behavioral statements that need to be addressed in that CPD, not that domain or competency standard. Remember, the learning should be related to the domain. The application should not be related to the activity that you then did.